Hello world! Hello! Welcome to another episode of the Spiritual Playboy. This time we continue on our trek in Iceland. We just completed the spiritual sexual shamanic experience and initiation level 1 and level 2 here in beautiful Iceland. And now it's like post-training decompression hangout time. This is Matan. Oh no. And this is Lauren, Giovanna. And this is it. This is the love of the tribe. This is Philip. Hello. Our great intrepid organizer who organized our location and our car. And yeah. So we're jumping in and we are returning, or at least I am returning to Þingvellir National Park, where is the joining of the tectonic plates between North America and Europe. So in several steps we could be walking from one continent to another. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. I have my drone, hopefully the weather will keep up, and here we go. Giovanna, who is the native Canadian, getting to work on the ice as we do. Difference here between Canada and Iceland is currently Montreal, Canada is minus 30 degrees, severe freezing temperatures, and here in Iceland is only a light minus 2. So you know they say in Iceland is if you don't like the temperature, wait 30 minutes and it's gonna change. So we were sunny and calm, and all of a sudden sun is hidden and there is a snowstorm. So this is a map of Iceland overview. If you don't have that time, you can always... We're currently in this area. Ish. Reykjavik is here. And earlier in the week we drove up and went to this area. Snæfell Sojokur. So what are you guys feeling about the drive and the land here so far?
I'm off planet. This is incredible.
This is the dark side of the moon with a lot of light.
Pretty cold at night. So we are literally walking between North America and Europe. Europe. North America.
She actually said, this is the American plate, and then in the whole thing in the middle is just in the middle, and the other plate
is on the other side? Okay, shh, nobody has to know that.
Nobody needs to know.
It's a bit of misinformation on here on the Spiritual Playboy. It happens sometimes. That's why I say always do research.
Yeah, don't take it. Always take
literally.
a grain of salt.
Nothing is to be taken literally. All is metaphor.
No, she told us that as we were, because we said, hey, is this the crack?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, but most people think it starts right here, but actually the other one is over there.
Okay. So this is the American.
Yep.
So this is the end of the American tectonic plate. And the European one, it would be somewhere in the distance down there.
springing up is like fresh earth, fresh land, new land.
Is that it? What she said? Or are you making that up?
No, it's spreading. It's the plates are actually spreading apart, and the land in between is emerging about 5 centimeters a year.
Wow. There was some wild flights with the drone. My phone died because of the cold. Yeah, a very learning situation. Anyway, it was wild and crazy. Taking a hike in the woods of Þingvellir. Snow covered, beautiful, thick snow. It's amazing. Interesting turn of events. I'm lost. Not quite so lost, but lost nonetheless. I lost my shoe spikes along the way in the forest. So now I've got some slipping hazards. Whew. So, headed back to the welcome center where I'll meet the rest of our crew tribe that somehow got split up from. It's all good, all part of the adventures. The sun is going down, so I gotta hasten my pace so that the sun doesn't go down and I'm in the dark. It would be pitch black here if the sun went down. Phone is dead from all the droning, but luckily I've got you this little camera that has a headlamp on it. I love this technology. Yes, I know where I'm at. All good. Be there in a moment. Woohoo! On my way back. Doing the hike upwards back to the visitor center. We made it. Cruise together again. We did it! Woohoo! Go team!
It was so fucking cold.
Yeah.
And white and cold and beautiful.
Yeah, I learned something. We were in between like the North American and European tectonic plates, and it was just like this jagged rock, and then like a mile of like land that had fallen in between where there's this other jagged rock that just these two plates pulled apart, and we were standing in between these poles where there was like water bubbling and big ravens flying, and it was full on Game of Thrones.
Ice slowly drifting down the river in eerie motions towards the horizon.
And a combination of stillness and flow. And we were reflecting, or I was reflecting on how despite the severity of this land and the cold and the ice and these plates colliding and this energy here, there's actually a tremendous amount of delicacy and softness and sweetness in this land that I have found very surprising. This was the seat of the first government of these peoples here. I guess they were mostly Vikings.
Yes.
And 900 AD, and for the first 300 years or so, that was the ruling place, the law council. There was hundreds of people that would gather to make laws. There were no kings. There were these, what were they called? Counselors, and then they each had followers, and they would gather and execute people.
And there was no executive branch of the government, so
Right.
it was up to the people
Yes.
to actually execute
Yes.
whatever judgments were made.
But yeah, very powerful place. It's amazing that they chose this spot that is this surging earth, this new earth coming up through the crack of the tectonic plates. They must have felt the energetics of this land as this power was surging forward. So that's really cool.
You're good.
Is that good, Frank?
You're good.
Very well done. We should hire her.
I'll take care of that.
Or actually, we won't hire her. We'll just use her. It's cheaper.